This is a 2v2 activity. We're working on pressure and cover. If you've already watched the 1v1 pressure cover video, the concept's the same. We're going to start the activity by the defenders always starting to pass the ball up. So this defender gets to choose where they want to pass the ball to either the player directly in front of them or over. And in this case, they've chosen to pass the ball from here to start this activity. And that means because this player is the nearest player, they come into a pressure position. Knees bent, comes quickly, try to start to force the position. And then player two's job is to move into a cover position to support. Now you notice that cover position here is dependent on where the secondary attacker is playing because there's a sideline available. So if this player comes in and shapes their body as the pressure position first, then this player needs to worry about this pass happening because the sideline's going to help. But let's say this player one gets past this defender, player two in the cover position becomes the new pressure position, and then player one has to do a recovery run to get themselves back into that cover position. So pressure and cover is what we're really working on. So let's talk through rotationally how this is going to work. We're going to play the activity for 1 minute. Anytime the ball goes out of bounds, we're going to reset with players back on their own end lines, ready to start play with a kick up the field. If the defenders win the ball, they can go ahead and score on the goal. Otherwise, if the ball goes out of the side, we restart here. After 1 minute, we're going to rotate. So rotation is going to look like this. I'm going to do freehand here. So this team is going to move this direction, and this team is going to move this direction. But if this team is at the end of their end, they're going to rotate all the way back, and they're going to become the waiting team, and there will be a team waiting that will come into the attacking half. So we will do half the activity with the Blues being the primary defenders, and then halfway through the activities, we'll make the red team be the starting points. They'll become the defenders, but they'll stay on the same side of the field as they rotate because it's just easier because we put them in pennies to make sure it's clear who's doing what. And so once we get them into pennies, we'll be able to keep them on that side of the field, and it should functionally work really well.